Okay, what's going on? Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. I want to make sure that y'all are able to hear me and stuff. So give me a second. Okay, that sounds good. So today I am going to probably just do this panel right here instead of this panel right here. So yeah, let's get started. And this is my manga series, Radiant Lotus. I'm drawing Vol.2. It's going to consist of chapter 4, 5, 6, and 7. I am doing the line art right now for chapter 4, and then I'm going to go to chapter 5, 6, and 7 and do the line art as well. And then go back and render everything out so I can get the volume out for everybody who wants to read it. And if you're interested in checking out my series, you can click the link in my bio. You can read it for free, or you can purchase Volume 1, the physical copy, to get your experience of the story. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you have any questions, or if you just want to chat, just chat in the box or whatever, and I'll respond. So yeah. What's up, Mukamaru? I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came through. I'm gonna just do this panel of Shin, and then I'm probably just gonna end the stream. So yeah.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
I appreciate that. Yeah, this page is intense actually. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a little preview. Take what you want from this. How are you? Did you eat yet? I'm doing fine. I'm just chilling and I ain't eat yet. What about you? Doing good. Finally finished the panel. That's dope. I can't wait till you post it. Mm, to be honest, uh, my job is really easy, honestly. Like, the only thing about it is just structure wise. That's the only complaint I have, but the job is simple. So that's nothing. Making manga is really easy. It's not hard per se, but I would say the mental aspect of it, for me, don't get me wrong, I have my days where I'd be like, oh, let's do it, woo, woo, woo. But I do have my days where I'm just like, oh. I don't want to keep drawing these pages right now. Like I want to do something else, but I have to get this done or whatever. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess hmm, I honestly don't know because again, like I said, I don't view like making manga very hard. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's not hard at all. It's just the mental aspect, I guess. So I hope I was able to answer your question. And that was a very interesting question, by the way. Very interesting. Hello, Shite B4Q.
I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way.
I love your art. Oh, thank you so much. If you are interested, you can check out my manga series Radiant Lotus for free, or you can purchase the first volume by clicking the link in my, bio on my channel and stuff. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I'm also working on Volume 2 right now. And also, I am drawing Shin's hair, and some people may ask me, like, Vaughn, how do you draw this dude's hair? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I just be winging it half the time. I don't know how I just get it to, like, look like his hair, I guess, if that makes sense. So, yeah, let me see what this look like. It probably look like shit. Mm, I could do something with it, I guess. And fun fact, when I first designed Shin, his hair was not like this at all. It was completely different. What are you making? I'm making my second volume for my manga series, Radiant Lotus, that you can check out if you're interested by clicking the link in my bio. it's a manga that I can get on AO3 or a website. You can just click the link in my bio on my channel and it just take you straight there. It's on Global Comics and Manga Plus Creators and Amazon and Ingram Spark. And again, you can check it out for free, or if you want to purchase the volume, you can as well. Your support is greatly appreciated. And I'm sorry if I'm not speaking a lot. I'm trying to actually focus in and then do this. So yeah. Zenkai is Zenkai reminds me of Yami from Black Clover. I'm glad you said that because that's where I kind of got the inspiration from, low key a little bit. I low key cannot wait until I get a new setup because I don't know if you can tell like on the stream if it's lagging a little bit, but on my end it's lagging so bad. But it's manageable. But how are you guys liking this panel so far? I'm just adding details and stuff. Let me see, I can barely hear you. How about now? It's probably because I'm wearing these AirPods. I don't have my mic. What was I gonna do? No. Wait, but okay, Dad. I'm sorry. Okay, I wanted to change the music. But yeah, how y'all liking the art so far? The panel is fire. I'm learning off you for especially when it comes to the page composition. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Low key, I like my page. Like the layout is so simple. I wish I want to show you some other pages too. I guess I can. Like, okay, here's a page that I was thinking about doing on stream, but I was like, yeah. Here's the more behind the scenes of what I do. And yes, it's a little, I guess, a spoiler. You're gonna see a Lotus art in this volume. So yeah, here's another page that you could probably get inspired by. I ain't gonna lie, I do like the tree log that I did down here. I like how I did that. And do this, make sure you look good. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Let me save it. I need to get a new chair too. This chair is so squeaky. All right, back to the panel. I feel like I could add more to it, but probably darken up some of this. Hey Bassett, you said the panel is good, better than Psycho 100. Wow. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Shots fired, LOL. Let's see, I think that looks better. I just gotta fix it up and add more stuff. Low key, this kind of reminds me of this one panel that I did in chapter 3. It kind of reminds me of that. And once you get your volume, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Once you get to that point. No, take the shadows out of there. Make sure everything is decent and stuff like that. And here's a tip for any artists out there: do not be afraid to erase. Sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it's not necessary, but if you feel like you have to erase something, go ahead and erase it, but don't hyperfixate on it because if you do, guess what? You're gonna be stuck there forever. And I have to tell myself that because you see I'm steady trying to go back and redraw the pupil, the eye, and touch up this and touch up that. That's just my own problem. I have to actually stop and figure out like ways to go about that because I will sit there and get hung up on some stuff and it'll take me forever to finish something. And yeah, so I know some people may have that problem as well. Now here comes the fun part. So you probably wondering, Vaughn, what did you just do? Well, simple. I used a brush that I got from Clip Studio Paint. It's called the Wind Magic Smoke Brush. So as you can see right here in this panel, let me zoom in so you can see it. This panel right here with the smoke, I'm going to actually draw smoke now. This is how I go about drawing smoke. I know some people can probably just do this, do like certain things like this, and you know, add certain stuff and go from there. I'm not doing all of that because when I think about my manga and creating like effects and stuff, I want to be able to do it like that, and I cannot snap my fingers. There we go, like that. So yeah, um, I do the layout of how I want the smoke to be. I select where I want to fill everything, and hold on, I need the sketch back up. So as you could tell, there's only a few things going right here by Shin's cheek and by his nose and stuff. So I am going to pull up the line art as well and everything. And I'm going to fill it in. Boom. Simple, right? Then we're going to go to the opacity. I think I turn it down to like 24, I believe. Yeah, yeah, 24. Then I use this button, which you probably can't see it, but it's where my mouse is over. It's like a little white and gray, like checkerboard thing. I call that like the fine eraser because it erases things very good and have like a texture and stuff like that. Then I go to my hatching pens that I have. I have a lot of hatching pens that I use. I mainly use the Gauze Cloud, which is a default on Quick Studio Paint. So I go there and I go to the liner and then I slowly go over the line that I want to kind of fade because with smoke, if you blow smoke on something, you still see the object or whatever you blew smoke on or like near, but it's kind of like distorted a little bit. So I'm doing that with the lines to have that effect as well. So yeah. And yeah, it's something simple like that, which you zoom in so you can see it, you know, and even there as well. Yeah, I just do that for the extra detail for it. And I think that's, let me see for this, which was this page 39 panel. Yep, let me add that as well. And I do use 3D models sometimes as well. I have a lot of assets on Clip Studio Paint. I know some people use 3D models. Yes, I do. There's certain angles I just cannot get or I cannot find a reference. I use a 3D model to get down for it, and if I lock down the pose, boom, there we go. It helps a lot, little people now. Let's do this one.
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their hearts. forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
And also a tip for anybody who is is making manga and they want to have their stuff printed. This I had to learn the hard way, and I want you guys to understand this. I don't know if you see this line right here that I'm hovering over. Make sure you have any type of text or anything like that, or like a text bubble. Make sure it's within that barrier, because if it's not, whatever like publishing place you're going to or whatever, they will tell you, hey, you have to go back in your files and fix this because it's not going to look right on paper and stuff like that when it's printed. Trust and believe, I learned the hard way. And make sure that your panels, some panels have to be like within this border right here as well, like the second border, as I call it. Because the first border to me is right here, the small line right here for the text and stuff. And then you have this border as well, and then you have the cutoff stuff as well. So make sure you be mindful of that. I can make a video on that if anybody's interested, because I'm also making a video on tips and tricks for digital artists and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to have that for you guys, because I know some people out there are trying to make manga and they are like looking to do the print stuff as well. And I'm also going to do a video on how to print your book out when I get done with Vol.2, so my audience and like new people can figure out and have a video like, oh, it's a video on how to do this and how to do that for your book and stuff. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna look out for that. And now I'm going to add the text, which I had to copy from my Google document with chapter 4. Where is it? Here it is. And with that, it's going to be probably the end of the stream. If anybody want to say anything, please say something. How do you like this, the panel and things like that? And I may add probably some effects or something. It's dope and solid advice. I appreciate that, and I'm glad I was able to, help to give some type of advice for people, because I didn't have any of that at all when I started out. Like, especially the publishing part, like how to get your physical stuff out. I didn't. It was good videos that helped specifically for manga and stuff. So I want to be able to help out my fellow indie artists out there. And also, here's a fun tip that I do with the line art. If I want it to be like darker, copy, paste, and then I change the opacity for certain panels. Like this one, don't need it, so yeah, I'll just leave it be. But I'm gonna go in and make sure like I light up certain areas and add some stuff back. Shin looks spooked. Clip Studio's fire. I can't wait to test it out. It's really good in my opinion. I love it. I love it. I could show you a little animation thing or whatever if you want. That just something simple. Probably it's gonna be like a bouncy ball if you're down for that. Please add you to. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me add this final detail here. Just want to add this so I can have it. If it's there, that is. Okay, I guess I don't have what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna show you something with the Clip Studio animation stuff. Give me 1 second. It's it may look like what the heck, but yeah. I don't have a be right back scene, but yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, you could probably see some of chapter 4, but who cares? Um, this is the animation. Now, it does not look like this. This is my preset. So, yeah. When you first get it, it's going to have a preset. Everything's going to look like this. If you have the EX version, your playback is the frames or whatever, so you can go as much as you want. But if you have the pro version, you're only going to be able to do 24. So what I do, I typically just do 100 like frames for a playback or whatever the case, and I animate either on 12 or 24. So we're gonna do 24 for this. So let me go to my preset that I use, and boom, you click OK, and there we go. So I have not animated in a while, so right here now it's the difference with animation and drawing on Clip Studio Paint. Let me make that clear. It says animation folder. You need an animation folder to draw and go on to the next frame and draw as well. I just want that to be clear. If you do, for example, let's just say you're outside the animation folder and you make a layer, you can draw it, right? Okay. You do it again. Boom. It's still there. It's not a animation layer. So yeah, it's a big difference with that. And also, when you do open up Clip Studio, you probably will not have the timeline or any of this stuff, so you will have to go to your window option. And then you go to right here. Basically, it says the animation, sales, timeline and stuff like that. All you really need is the timeline, and then this will pop up. But let's animate something. So let me see. I didn't animate in a while. Boom. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use this animation folder. I'm going to make me a new one. So down here, we're going to do new animation folder. And then over here, you get a new one, right? Okay. I press N for my hotkey, which is the new frame or whatever. So we're going to animate, I guess, a bouncy ball. I have not animated in a while, so bear with me. um, I'm going to start out with a circle. It's not going to be perfect, but yeah. And I typically animate on, I can animate on twos or threes, depending on what needs to be done. So yeah, I'll also turn on the onion skin. So 1, 2, 3. It's 24 frames per second. So with this, you can animate on threes or whatever. So what that means is this is the first frame, right? 1, 2, 3 on the timeline. Then boom, new animation frame, which is a new drawing in a sense. So when you animate on threes, you do a drawing every 3 frames in a sense. So the ball starts there, and then for me, I'll move it down. And it's not going to be perfect all the time, so you can move it around. And then you rinse and repeat. Right here, we're going to add something called, I guess, squash and stretch. I'm not going to explain all of that because I'm not good at that. So yeah, I'm going to kind of elongate the circle a little bit if I can. Let me see, yeah. And then position that. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. And then you could do it one more time as well. Sorry, y'all. I had something that came up. But we finna do the same thing. Um, and then we do the same thing over again. And just, I guess, move it around. It's probably gonna look horrible, but oh well. And then we're gonna just leave it like that because I don't feel like animating anymore. Because I'm already knowing this looks like shit. There we go. There's a little animation that I did. It's is that simple, but it can be better. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Long story short. So you just enjoy this 1 second animation on a loop. Wow, nice. Thank you. And it's it was a long time since I animated, but that's on threes. So if I want to move it around, let's say I want to do it on twos. One, two, move that back. One, two, right there. One, two. You're really good. Wait, you're really good. I think you got the fundamentals of animation down. I don't think I do at all. But I appreciate it. Like when it comes, like if I were to try to animate a human body right now, please, that would take me forever. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, this is on twos. It looks kind of weird and choppy, but let's change the frame rate. So I can go here in timeline. We're not timeline. Playback speed. I think no. Yeah, move frame. No, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I have not done this in forever. Timeline. Actually, I had to write the first time. So you go to timeline, change frame rate, change for the frames, 12. Just the frame rate, 12. So this is basically on ones in a sense. It's still kind of choppy, but it's kind of cool though. And then I can go to back to 24. I know it's gonna change it to something else. Yeah, because you're still on twos. So let me do this instead. Okay, boom. Let's change the frame rate again back to 12. I think it may still be the same. No, it's different. This is what it should look like, I think. Wait. Like, yeah, it looks very choppy, but that's just frame, not frame, the frame rate for 12 frames per second, and then 24 back to how it was. Yeah, I think it's kind of, yeah. I could tell it's tilted though. It's like at an angle. And I'm missing a frame. Yeah, I know it's missing a frame. Yeah, that should be better. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream of me working on Radiant Lotus chapter 4, which you're seeing a lot right now, but I don't care because you're gonna see it in the manga anyway. But yeah, this is the recent stuff that I did. Let me change this. Before I do that, hold on, because my computer acts crazy. Okay, boom. Yeah, this is the page that I did today, with the panel, I should say, that I did recently. For those who are just now coming in, it's the panel of Shin. And yeah, um, if you guys want to check out the series, click the link in my bio. You can read it for free, or you can buy the first volume. Your support is greatly appreciated. Volume 2 is on the way. It's coming real soon. As soon as I get done with the line art for chapter 4, I'm going on to chapter 5, 6, and 7 as well. And once I'm done with those chapters with the line art, it's time to render everything. And then once that's done, the volume will be out. So, yeah, this volume is going to be very, very different from volume 1. I could tell you that much. And the story is going to be storying, most definitely. It's a lot of things that I am talking about in this volume, a lot of deep themes that I'm just slightly touching the surface on, but will be explained later on. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I hope you guys also enjoyed the little animation that I did with the bouncy ball and stuff like that as well. And Mukamara, I hope that the tips and advice that I gave you for the animation stuff and the manga creation stuff as well, it helps you a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys.